Aloha, my name is Amy Ka'avaloa, and on this day, May 3rd, um, it, it brings me to a somber frame of mind, knowing that 4 years ago, a community, a entire section of our island was affected by Kīlauea, and of course it had devastating impacts. As a Hawaiian and as someone who was born and raised in Puna, it is very familiar to me learning to live with pele and to learn to live with lava. In my lifetime, I evacuated 4 times. The first time when I was 5 years old, and this is when Pu'ukia'i 1979 came over the mountain. And all I remember is my things being packed up in a container very hurriedly, and I was devastated because my toy box was taken away and I didn't know where it was going. But we were able to return. It was, as the name suggests, just a warning, and so the people of Kalapana were able to come back to our house. And then we had to evacuate again in 1986, and then in 1990 when I eventually did lose my home. I remember being 16 years old, not the best time in the world to lose a home and to experience a loss of that degree. It's been many years since 1990, and I've been able to move forward, I guess, by trying to make meaning of the situation. My family is very fortunate enough where my grandmother's house is the last remaining home in Kalapana, and so we are able to return to that area, and we are still able to draw our strength from that piko, which we call home. We were able to, I guess, as Hawaiians, we understand that the role of lava is to flow, and that, you know, it's one of the rules of pele, kanawai'a pele, that it's the nature of things. And when you understand that the nature of the pele is to flow, then you understand that it's nature doing nature, and you are just a mere bystander in that whole process. Being ambivalent about it helps, and just understanding that there's really nothing you could have done to prevent the pele from flowing and doing what she naturally does. Through the years, you know, just trying to bring meaning to the great loss. And you know, there are still days when I look through old pictures and I am just overcome with grief, and I'm sure that that is what people of Keahialaka, Kapoho, Pu'ua, Kalekamahina, all of those places are feeling now. It's been 4 years, but I'm sure it feels like yesterday. And honestly, it will feel like that for a while to come. But there is healing, there is hope. And although you may not achieve closure, because closure is not the best word to use, because it feels like it's not possible. But with the buyout, there is certainty, and that there is certainty that you will be able to start anew with, you know, being able to move on and move forward. And although closure, you know, you'll always have a hole in your heart for Kapoho and all of the beautiful memories, there is still new meaning that can be that can be created, you know, in this creation that Pele has created, you know, in this new place. And it may look different, but the emotions and the feelings will still be there, and it's ripe for the certainty of what comes next. So, you know, it is difficult. It is a huge loss, and everybody processes grief in a different way. I would be kind to myself. I wouldn't push myself to get over it quickly. When you lose a place, there's a certain ambiguity that comes with it, and I think acknowledging that loss is foremost, and acknowledging, you know, that life goes on, but at the same time allow yourself to grieve. That being said, I am healthy and happy today. You know, I still enjoy going to Kalapana. I still enjoy connecting to that place that I grew up, to my Pico, even though it looks different and the faces are different. I still draw strength in that place with I was born. And so I extend my love and aloha to everyone who lost something in the 2018 lava flow. But rest assured, you know, healing comes over time. So over the next couple of weeks, we will be providing community resources and that highlight the work that is being done in our community, and hopefully will help us to move forward to a more resilient Puna. So aloha.